Hello students, today we are going to learn about some advanced tactical ideas that you can use in your games to win some material. And the first advanced tactical idea that we are going to learn is windmill. A windmill is a series of checks and discovered checks, and using these checks you wipe out the entire enemy army. It is so powerful. Let's look at an example. In this position, Black's last move was h6 and he attacked our bishop. Now we cannot move the bishop because of this pin. We will lose our queen. But in the game, White moved his bishop. He played bishop f6. He sacrificed his queen. Black obviously took the queen. And now starts the windmill. It's a series of checks and discovered checks. First check is rook cross g7 check. King has only one move to go. He can only go to h8. And now you give a discovered check. You play rook cross f7 check. Bishop is giving a discovered check to the king. Opponent again has only one move. King g8. Now you again give a check. King has only one move. And now again you give a discovered check. You capture the opponent's bishop and your bishop will give a check. So when you are capturing the bishop, opponent is forced to play king g8. No other move. And again you give a check, forcing king h8. And this time you give check from this direction. King is forced to play h7 and you will capture the opponent's queen. So you have regained the queen, plus you got 2 points, 2 pawns, and you'll also get one bishop. So you are getting all the material back with interest. Here Black played king g6, forking the rook and bishop. You come back, opponent takes it, and you take the pawn. So in the final position, you have 3 extra pawns, which is more than enough to win the game. Now in this example also, we can create a windmill. How do you create a windmill? You can capture the pawn on g6, but the problem is rook is defending the pawn. So first you eliminate this rook. Okay, h cross g5, and now you can create a windmill. You play rook cross g6. This line is covered by this rook, this line is covered by g6 rook, so king has only one square to go. King h7. And now look, the bishop and king are in the same diagonal. All you have to do is to move the rook. Where do you move the rook? Rook cross e6 check. It's a discovered check with the bishop and you just won one pawn. King has only one option. King must go to g7. Now again you play rook g6 check. Again it's a check. King will go to h7, and now again it is time for the discovered check. You play rook cross d6. Opponent cannot capture your rook because our bishop is giving the check. King will play g7. Again you play rook g6 check. King h7, and this time you capture the c6 bishop. So one by one you will capture the entire army. You will play rook cross e6. King g7, again check. King h7. Now you capture this pawn also. Rook cross b6 check. Bishop is giving a check. King is stuck here. Again you give a check. King h7, and this time you capture the opponent's queen. You play rook a6 check. King g7, and you capture the opponent's queen. And look at the Black's position. Black is left with only these 2 pieces. So game over. In this position, we are white, and how do we create a windmill in this position? We would like to play rook cross g7, but this queen is defending it. So we need to get rid of this h6 queen, and that's why white played queen h3. We are offering this queen for free, and we are also attacking the opponent's queen. And he plays queen cross h3. Now we can start the windmill. We play rook cross g7 check, forcing king h8. First we take the f7 pawn. It's a discovered check. King is forced to go g8, only one choice, and again you give a check. This time it's a double check. king will go to h8. And if you want, you can play rook g8 checkmate, or if you want, you can play rook cross d7, again a discovered check. This time bishop is covering the g8 square, so he has to play rook f6 and it will be a checkmate. In this position we are white, and how should we start the windmill attack in this position? Our queen is under attack, opponent's queen is capturing our queen, but we ignore it and we play rook c7. We are attacking the opponent's queen, so opponent will obviously take our queen. And now we are ready to start the windmill attack. Rook e7 check, king has only one option, and now we give a discovered check with this bishop. We play rook cross b7 check. Bishop is giving a discovered attack. So basically windmill is series of checks and discovered checks. King is forced to go to e8, and again you give this check. And again you give this check, king f8, and this time if you want you can capture the a7 pawn, or you can directly capture the h7 pawn. So you go here and capture the h7 pawn. King comes to e8 and you capture the opponent's queen. And in the final position you are up 2 points. So white has the winning advantage in this position. Now let's look at the next example. In this position we are black and this queen is pinned. So we play rook e2 and we attack this queen. We are attacking this queen, so opponent is forced to play queen cross b6, exchanging the queen. And now we don't have to recapture this queen. We can do windmill attack here. Rook cross g2 check, forcing the king to h1. And now look, the bishop is on this diagonal. Bishop can give a discovered attack. So black plays rook cross c2 check. Black eats one pawn. King g1, you again give a check, forcing king h1, and now you capture second pawn. King will again go to g1, you give check, king h1, and now you can take another pawn. King will come to g1 and you can simply take the opponent's queen now. And again in the final position, black is up 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 pawns. So black is completely winning here. This windmill tactic is rare but extremely powerful. If you get this windmill tactic in one of your games, it means you are going to win the game. Now let's learn the next tactic.